Stangle okay?
Yeah.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Would you be so kind to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Nicholas. I am from Dublin, Ireland, and I'm 22 years of age.
Okay, Nicholas, what kind of addiction did you have?
My addiction was a bad one, and it was very severe. I was doing a lot of cocaine and drinking excessively.
When did you use cocaine for the first time?
My first line I remember clearly was at the age of 18 in the club with my friends. And alcohol I started when I was younger, about the age of 16.
How much cocaine did you use?
At the start it was small amounts, half a gram. But down the road it grew excessively to about 7 grams a day.
Did you use other drugs as well?
Besides cocaine, I tried other drugs such as ketamine, MDMA, and a lot of psychedelics, LSD, mushrooms. My daily use started with a gram over the weekend, but over time it grew to minimum 7 grams a week.
Okay, what about medications? Did you use medications as well?
I also used diazepam and Xanax, which weren't prescription form, they were off the street.
I understand. How was your life before you came at Social MED?
My life before Social MED was a complete mess. I would wake up doing drugs and drinking, going to work, coming back and doing it all over again the next day.
What determined you to search for medical help for your addiction?
I remember having a very bad night right before calling Social MED. I took a gram of cocaine in about 30 minutes and I had a near-death experience, which made me realize I need to rethink my life and make some changes.
In this period of 3 years when you consumed cocaine, did you once try to stop it by yourself, or?
I tried multiple times to stop. I had breaks of a week to even a month, but I just kept coming back to it. I couldn't do it on my own.
Did you have withdrawal symptoms?
I had withdrawal symptoms from alcohol, tremors, sweaty, cold sweats, and sleepless nights.
How did you felt before the treatment, physically and also psychically?
Before the treatment, I was very severely, I was in a very severe withdrawal, both mental and physical. But once I started my treatment at Social MED, it was easy going from there.
How did you felt before the treatment here at Social MED, both psychically and physically as well?
Before my treatment at Social MED, I felt like every day. I couldn't focus on anything. I couldn't do my work properly. I was always in my head, overthinking and non-stop drugs.
Could you tell me something about your withdrawal symptoms?
My withdrawals were very severe because of my very big intake of drugs and alcohol. I experienced psychosis, sweating, sleepless nights. I couldn't eat or drink food. I could only drink alcohol to make me feel better.
Psychosis happened in Ireland?
Yes, it did.
Were you admitted in a hospital?
No, I wasn't. I honestly was too scared to tell my parents about my intake, so I dealt with it on my own.
How was your first day at Social MED?
My first day at Social MED was, I would say, different because I was never in an institution before, and it was a bit overwhelming seeing a lot of people like me. But after that, I got comfortable and I came down, started socializing, and...
This is another question. Did you seek for medical help in Ireland?
Not once. I thought I could do it on my own, but I couldn't.
Was it difficult to procure drugs?
Not at all. I knew I had two numbers for each drug. Around every corner in Dublin there's drugs, so it was hard not to do them.
So basically when you came here, before you came here, you were using drugs, cocaine and alcohol as well, almost every day?
Every day.
Every day. How many grams of cocaine do you use per day?
In a day, usually 3.5 grams, up to 7.
And alcohol? What kind of alcohol?
I drank whiskey, rum, vodka, and I used to mix them, a minimum a liter a day.
How do you consider that the medical treatment helped you in your addiction?
I would say the treatment I was given was perfect for me. It helped me get through the worst stages of my withdrawal, and it made me clean again.
What about the therapies?
The therapy was amazing. I would say I have a very great therapist, Miss Barco. She put me back on my feet and made me see myself who I really am.
And what about the therapies?
I would say the therapy helped me most. Along with the medication, I was able to talk openly and freely about my problems, and I've made some real progress there. I found a lot of stuff about myself. I believe that the medical treatment given to me by my doctor, Christy Gabosh, goes very well with the therapy. I can think clear, no brain fog, and I can really make some steps forward in my life.
For how long were you admitted here at Social Med?
I'm here for about 5 months now.
In your rehabilitation program, how do you consider that the combination between the medical treatment and your therapies go along?
I would say that the treatment and the therapy goes hand in hand, and you don't feel brain fog, you feel yourself, you feel normal.
During your rehabilitation program, did you feel that the team composed by the medicals, the psychotherapists, and the other staff helped you?
Yes, the staff were very friendly, going from the security guards to the doctors, and everyone involved really helped me get through my toughest periods in my life.
Nicholas, what changes did you feel during the treatment?
I felt like I regained confidence in myself again. I felt like I could be open and talk about anything, and I feel completely different to where I was a few months ago.
Was it difficult for you?
I would say the first month was a bit difficult because I was never admitted to any institution before, and after the first month, when I started to clear my system out, it was easy going from there.
How do you see your life now? What are your plans for the future?
My life now is steady. I have clear goals for the future. I want to open a business after I save some money and expand, possibly go to Germany or another country in Europe.
What would you say to the persons who are seeking for help for this kind of problems, addictions?
I would tell them to reach out. It's never too late, and you can make changes in your life, but it's hard and you need ambition to do this. My suggestion to everyone struggling with addiction is to reach out, talk about it, especially with your parents, because they will understand you, and if it's financially possible, I would recommend Social MED.
If you would send a message to the persons who are suffering from addiction, what would be your personal message?
My personal message would be that you are not alone, you are loved, you just need to make that step in your life to rehabilitate yourself.
Okay, thank you, Nicholas. It was brilliant.